Hello and welcome back to the Cosmic Goddess channel. My name is Fola and I'm here to do a video for the transit of Mars in Libra. We're going to do an elemental pull. We're going to do an individual pull. I'm really excited. Mars is technically in detriment when it's in Libra because Aries is its home sign, Aries or Scorpio. So it's going to be an interesting transit. We've got a South Node conjunction with Mars that's happening at the end of this transit. This season is going to show us some pretty important things. So I want to dive into the energy. We're going to pull some cards and I'm going to give you some messages. All right, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about Mars in Libra. So we're going to talk about Mars, we're going to talk about Libra, then we'll talk about both, okay? So Mars is the planet of action. It's the planet of sex and aggression. It is how we take action, what we care about, and how we act on that, basically. It is the planet of war, okay? It's very much so territorial. Yeah. Mars is about what I can do, what is mine. Especially when we're talking about the sexual side of this, the sexual nature of this. It's how you claim things and people. All right. And then Libra is the planet of balance and harmony. It's the planet of justice and just action, equilibrium. Also, it rules the seventh house. I'm sorry, it's not a planet. Sorry. Libra is a sign and it rules the seventh house. And the seventh house is all about relationships, one-on-one relationships. Okay. It's about intimacy is eighth house, but it is about personal relationships. Okay. So deep ones. This is a mentor. This is your parent or your best friend or your partner. It's about attachments. Okay. The first 6 houses, Aries through Virgo. There we go. Aries through Virgo are about the self. It's about self-development, how you see the world, how you communicate, what you love, what makes you happy, and what brings you fun and joy. All right. And then when you get to the 7th house, which is Libra, and then to the 12th house, which is Pisces, it's all about how you interact with the world. Okay. So it starts with your one-on-one relationships, how you connect with other people singularly. And so when Mars is in Libra, it's about mediating. It is about taking action by being balanced, by finding justice, by evening things out, by moving towards peace and harmony. All right. Mars in Libra wants to be affectionate. Yeah, it also wants to be understanding. It wants to hear both sides of situation. Like I said, to find balance. Okay. It doesn't want to be unbiased. Or no, it doesn't want to be biased. There we go. It wants to be unbiased. But Mars in Libra can also tend to it can lead to mirroring. Okay. Libra wants to be equal all the time. And sometimes by doing that, it shows you exactly what you show it. It lets you in only as much as you let them in, like a Libra. We're always going to be on even equal footing, which kind of leads to, it can lead to invulnerability. It can lead to being afraid to take a leap. All right. So just be wary of that. Make sure that you are allowing yourself to take first steps if you if you want, if it's worth it, you know, think about what's worth it to you. Within that whole taking first steps thing, it's going to be about decisions. Mars in Libra hates making decisions. It hates conflict. It avoids all of that. And so I definitely think, especially with this South Node conjunction that we're going to have later on in October, it's going to be a choice that we need to make. Like, we're going to have to set aside our differences, set aside our need to be a middleman, and make a decision, make a hard decision. Go for something, take action, take a strong stance, you know? So it's going to be quite interesting. Like I said, Mars is in detriment, and that means the way that it takes action is just not really a feasible option. All right. Mars in Aries wants to go, starts things up, revs up the engine, takes swift and assured action. And Mars in Libra wants to contemplate, wants to ask for advice. It isn't sure all of the time, because it wants the best outcome for everybody. And it's a difficult place to be in. All right. So we're going to do an elemental pull. We're going to do an elemental pull. I am going to talk to each element, and then I'm going to pull a single card for each sign within that element. Yeah, we'll go briefly into the house that each sign is experiencing this transit in. All right. Like I said before, this transit is happening from August 27th at 9:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mars is going to enter Libra. And then it's going to last until October 11th at, get this, it leaves Libra at 11:59 p.m. on October 11th. So literally the full day we're going to get of Mars in Libra. I found that really quite interesting. So yeah, it's a good chunk of time. And let's get into it. Let's do this. All right, let's start with the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm going to be using my Tarot of the Divine deck. We're going to pull 3 cards. Obstacle, actually no, overall energy, obstacle, and then advice. And then I'm going to talk about it a little bit. We'll pull some clarifying cards. And then we'll pull my individual signs. Whoa, jeez. Spirits, ancestors, guides, allow me to tap into the energy of Mars and Libra for my water signs. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's telling me to use a different deck. Okay. It is telling me to use a different deck. Which deck? Light Seers? Okay. All right, Light Seers deck it is. Fine. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. All right. Let's try this again. Spirits, ancestors, guides, allow me to tap into the energy of water signs for Mars in Libra. This is for August 27th to October 11th. What will be the energy? What will be the energy of Mars in Libra for my water signs for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? I'm going to pull 3 cards for them. Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm being told that I'm going to use that Seed and Sickle Oracle deck for my individual pulls. Should I? All right. Spirits, ancestors, guides. This is Mars and Libra for my water signs. What do my water signs need to know? What energy will they be dealing with? Water signs, this is going to be 4th house for Cancers. 8th house for Pisces, and 12th house for Scorpios. So you guys are dealing with 4th house of home for Cancers, 8th house of intimacy and shared, it's the things that you share with others. It's the things that you don't want to share with others as well. It's taxes, it's debts, it is secrets. 12th house is your subconscious. All right, Scorpios. 12th house is your inner mind, your inner voice, your alone time. What do you do when you're alone? How do you treat yourself? How does your mind work? What do you do to relieve your mind? Last one. All right, overall energy. The moon, surprises. Following your gut. This is something being revealed to you. It feels as though there's something that you don't know, that you're not aware of. This moon card. And whatever is going to be revealed to you, it's going to have you in your feels a little bit. Obstacle, death, ooh, a new beginning. Shedding the past. Wow, these are 2 major arcana cards. There's something big happening for you. All right, water signs, it's no small feat. It is a big shift, a big change that this transit's going to bring you. And something is telling me, I'm hearing stay the course, stay the course. So it's like you have to keep at having that new beginning. Wisdom, Tower. Yeah, let it go, let it crumble. It's not serving you. It's not a strong structure. It is something that is probably holding you back. And you are in a space now where you are being asked to release, to trust the universe, to let go, to surrender to the will of the universe, and start all over again. Yeah, the new beginning is what you want. I don't know if it's going to come easy, though. Tell me more about this moon here. Let me clarify with the tarot of the divine. Tell me more about this moon card for my water signs. Whoa, jeez, that was quick. 6 of coins, 8 of swords. Wow. To me, this feels like you're in a situation where you're giving to somebody, or somebody's giving to you, but it's not balanced, or it feels off, or it feels like you are trapped because of it. Like maybe you feel as though you're taking care of somebody and you have to keep taking care of them even though it's not what you want to do. Or maybe you are being taken care of and it is putting you in a position where you feel less powerful. There's something, or maybe you are working and you feel as though you have no ability or space to take time for yourself, to take time off. There's a lot of different things happening, or possibilities happening here. Or maybe that there's some of you that you have the ability to step into a space of abundance, but you're not. You feel as though that's disconnected from where you're at. You're not there yet, but you are there. And something is going to show you. Tell me about this death card. Why is death here for my water signs? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. There's a comeuppance. There is something that is waiting for you. But only if you can, I'm hearing straight and narrow. There's something I feel like you guys have to give up. There's something that you have to move past. And it's like, this is a test. It's like you keep coming to the same pop quiz and it's the same answer, but you keep picking the wrong answer every time. And that's okay. It's not like you're going to get punished, you know? It's more of, hey, have we learned this lesson yet? Have we? Because if not, the wheel is going to come back around. Tell me about this Tower. I want, ooh. This gives feeling as though you have to fight for your space. That's interesting. That your space, you don't have to fight for it. It's here. Tell me more about the Tower. Tell me more about the Tower. More about this Tower and Five of Wands. Magician. Yeah. It's like there's a space that's been carved out for you. And instead of fighting and feeling like everything is a struggle, you can just step into the space that's made for you and weave life. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm hearing weave another story, tell another story. That is interesting to me. All right, water signs. This season, I mean, they're all major arcana cards. Look, the Moon, Death, and the Tower. All of them major arcana cards. You have 9, 13, 7, goes into 2. You got a 2 on the board. Balance. All right. Let's pull individually. I wanted to use my seed and sickle. I did. Let's use the seed and sickle. All right. For my Cancers experiencing this 4th house transit, spirits, ancestors, guides, I'm going to pull one card for my Cancers. This is for the transit of Mars in Libra, August 27th through the 11th of October. What message do my Cancers need to hear? What message do my Cancers need to hear? Last one. Okay, ragwort. It came upside down. So the way that I read this is the dawn guide is the right side up, and the dusk side, or the dusk guide is the right side, or the reverse, the flip. All right, I don't know why the word is escaping me right now. All right, but that's going to be read from the dusk book. Okay, it is ragwort for my Cancers. Once again, this is a 4th house of home. This is about your mother. This is about your childhood memories. This is about the things that you are used to. And as a Cancer rising, having Libra rule your 4th house in general means that you are probably used to being a mediator of some sort in the home. You're probably the person who goes between everybody to make peace. All right. Being the balance bringer is something that you have been ingrained to do since you were a child. And your message says, no matter how far you walk, your footsteps are being tangled up in weeds, slowing you down and obscuring your path. These weeds are your regrets and guilty conscience, which you have been carrying for years without ever learning from them. Wallowing in negative feelings without ever seeking to redeem yourself may feel good in the moment, but eventually they will overcome you and engulf you entirely. Break free and learn to embrace and move on from these feelings. And the moon can be about, your feelings. Feelings of give and take. Maybe you feel like you're always giving, and that's how you've always showed up, especially as a Cancer. You are very giving individuals, but balance is always necessary. All right, you guys got ragwort. Okay, 36. I'm writing this down because I'm going to release these as individual messages. The one thing that I would also say about this is that when Mars is going through your 4th house, it is going to more likely than not produce arguments within the home. Okay? Things are going to get fired up. And it is so that you can take a stance, so that you can truly stick to your guns. All right? Make a choice, make a decision. Don't avoid conflict. Find peace and harmony through going through the rubble, not through avoiding it. All right? Okay, Cancers. Scorpio, this is 12th house. Scorpios, spirits, ancestors, guides. I guess I'll put it back. Yeah. Spirits, ancestors, guides. I need one card for my Scorpios for Mars in Libra. What will my Scorpios be going through? What message do they need to hear? August 27th to October 11th. What are my Scorpios going to go through? What is coming off for them? All right, last one. Datura. Oh, look at the little hand. The gift being given. It looks like a little crown. Ooh, geez. It's pretty beautiful. All right, this one came right side up, so we're going to be reading from the Dawn book. This is for my Scorpios once again. Mars in your 12th house is, I want to say is rough, but it may be a little bit of a volatile time for you personally. And it may not be something that you share with other people, but you may be going through a power struggle within yourself, or just feeling down on yourself or nitpicky about yourself. But you can also adversely experience a lightning bolt of like personal freedom, of personal attention. Okay, so lean more into that. Give yourself the time that you need by yourself to rejuvenate yourself, and honestly, try not to fret too much, because that Libra going back and forth can do that in your 12th house. But spend time pampering your psyche. All right, Datura. Native to Peru and Ecuador, Datura has been used as an intermediary between humans and the spirit world for centuries. The spirit of the Datura manifests as a hunting dog and visits dreams to help locate things that have been lost. You may feel as though the project or goal that you are working on sometimes Sorry. You may feel as though the project or goal that you are working towards is missing some key element. This card is a reminder to occasionally take a step back and think about what it is that you've lost sight of. It may also mean that what you seek is just around the corner. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, just make sure, Scorpios, make sure that you are, once again, not skipping over giving yourself the attention that you need. Because spending time with yourself in meditation, spending time journaling, spending time just contemplating your days in general, going over how you felt about something, it can open up your eyes to your own internal working, like it can open up your eyes to how you approach things, how you naturally respond to things. Um, it can allow you to process your days in ways that, just kind of going through them doesn't. All right. So it's a medicine, you know, it's, I would say that it's a luxury that you can give to yourself. All right. Pisces, where you at? All right, Pisces. This is going to be an 8th house transit. This is an 8th house of intimacy, of taboo, of sex, of taxes and debts and, whoa, things that you get from other people, things that you owe other people. It's a little messy right now. Spirits, ancestors, guides, allow me to tap into the energy of my Pisces collective. What message do they need to hear for Mars in Libra? What message do my Pisces collective need to hear for Mars in Libra? Last one. All right. Apple 53. I've never actually gotten Apple before. All right. It feels like, look, this looks like the Ace of Pentacles card. It gives very much Ace of Pentacles vibes, a gift that's being given to you, Pisces. Maybe a release of like burdens that you've carried from others. And this is right after the Datura card. Interesting. Huh? All right, Pisces, Apple. Not so long ago, you set out on a path with a goal in mind. Now, after all your hard work, determination, and passion, you are so close to completion that you can almost taste it. But a hitch has pushed you back a few steps, undoing some progress. Don't let frustration convince you to throw it all away. Have patience, untangle the knot in front of you, and accept the delays that are inevitable. Success will be just as sweet tomorrow as it would be today. And Pisces, I guess this was like when I was doing the elemental reading, I was getting this, like, you have to hold on to your new beginning. There's something that's getting in your way that apparently you have been able to surpass, but it's back for a vengeance, and you have to be able to push past. Now, I'm also going to say the 8th house is the house of, it's one of the houses of like addiction, and substances. Like I said, it's the taboo house. So just be wary of slipping into anything that is overwhelming for you, anything that you don't really have control over. Because there is there's a need to hang on, to hold on. It's like when you're when you're dropping in a roller coaster and you're dropping for like 5 seconds, and the first 2 seconds are so much fun. The third and fourth second are like scary, and your stomach is gone. It's completely missing, and you're like, well, I hope it stops now. And then by second 5, you're at the end and it feels better again. This is like second 4. It's where you're like, can I get off now? But just holding on, remembering the things that you've learned, the new things that you've learned to implement in your life. Remember those. Cling to those so that you can cling to this new beginning, this apple, tomorrow's success. All right. Thank you so much, water signs. Love that for us. Yeah. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's a pretty big time. It's a pretty big time. And then after that, you're gonna have some Scorpio season. Literally right after. Like maybe a week after. It's gonna be, just feel like this time is activating. All right. Fire signs. Spirits, ancestors, guides, allow me to tap into the energy that my fire signs are going to tap into for Mars in Libra. This is going to be August 27th through October 11th. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Allow me to tap into the energy, give us some advice, and make us aware of our obstacles. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Mars in Libra. What messages are my fire signs going to learn, going to pick up, going to hear, going to address through this transit of Mars in Libra? Ooh, look, the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of karma. Like I said, there's a South Node. There's a South Node conjunction with Mars happening. So there might be some fated shifts coming up. Tell me about what's going to happen for my fire sign. Last one. Look at that Justice card at the bottom of the deck. For Libras, that's your card, Libra. Oh, overall energy, Ace of Swords. New ideas. Knowing the way is what I'm seeing. Knowing which way to go. A bright idea. Obstacles. 5 of Wands reversed. Interesting. 5 of Wands reversed. This is internal conflict. It is, I want to say it's like false confidence, or not false confidence, but confidence that needs to be bolstered. And advice. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Connect with your family. Connect with your roots. Connect with your inner child's dreams. This is interesting. Hold on. I want to look at the 5 of Wands reversed in this deck. It says, an opportunity to collaborate, in-group fighting or arguments, being overly competitive, not following the rules, a tendency to avoid conflict to your detriment. Yeah, I'm seeing that the tendency to avoid conflict to your detriment, even though you guys are fire signs, so you don't really exhibit that as much. Let's look at the houses that you're dealing with. So my Aries are going to be dealing with my 7th house, relationships. Leos are going to be dealing with 3rd house, which is communication. This is how you learn. This is short distance travel, your neighborhood, neighbors, your siblings. And Sag is going to be dealing with the 11th house, which is your groups, like your social groups, your friend groups, your co-workers, colleagues. This is also like big social networks. So like philanthropy groups as well, like social constructs. Does that make sense? I'm just gonna say it makes sense. I know what's in my head. I don't know if you guys know what's in my head. But I did my best at trying to explain it. Maybe this is just your tendency to buck up. All right. Maybe you have a great idea that's going through, but you're trying to find how to implement it without causing too much ruckus, without making too many waves, without stepping on other people. Or maybe you are stepping on yourself. You have a great idea, but because of the people around you, because of somebody else, maybe it's a teacher for my Leos. Maybe it is your sibling. You know, for my Aries, maybe it's your partner or your business partner. My Sages, maybe it is it's your coworkers. There is an idea and a new way of thinking that is at the forefront of this. There is competitiveness, there's conflict, there is lack of either self-awareness or self-esteem. It's getting in your way. And the wisdom is to connect to your roots. Maybe spend time with your family. Maybe spend time doing things that you used to do when you were a child, things that made you happy, things that comforted you. Interesting. All right, sign by sign. Let's start with Aries. You're doing 7th house. Spirits, ancestors, guides, I need one card for my Aries collective. What will my Aries need to hear? This came out sideways, so how do I read it? Verbena. All right, so when I read this, upright is my dawn book, reverse is my dusk book. This came out sideways, so we're going to read from both. All right? And maybe that's because we need 2 very different messages for you, Aries collective. This is verbena. Let's just put this up here. Let's let you take a little closer look at the card. It's like there's an eel. It's like there's an eel and a dove and a tree, but they're bushes. There's a lot going on here. And I am not sure. It feels like two enemies making friends, though. It does. So maybe that's my intuitive hit from it. All right. This is from the Dawn book. Verbena is a plant of attraction, known for its ability to compel docility in animals and kindness in people. This card is a sign that you are in the perfect position to build some new and positive relationships. It's time to win over some new friends and widen your network, but don't be insincere about it. Just be yourself, and your determination and passion will shine through. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Resorting back to who you are as a kid, but like your passion that's not cultivated. Does that make sense? Like the older we get, we live in this world that teaches us how to be. I mean, that's kind of like what Libra energy is. It's what is supposed to happen, what is just and fair and balanced, and how are we presenting ourselves, and it can stamp out our innate creativity, our innate beauty. And Six of Cups can also mean going back to who you are, who you were before rules and shoulds, and even just, I want to say competing with people, but it's not just competing with people. It's like, it's how you are seen, you know? What's on your resume? Who do you know? Underneath all of that, that stuff doesn't matter. What matters is who you are, what you want, what lights your fire. And whenever you can truly stick to that, the people, the relationships, the people who want those things, who see that passion, who see that fire and love it, will show up. All right, Aries. This is my dusk verbena. Verbena is a historic plant of reconciliation and was carried by Roman and Persian ambassadors during peace talks. Not only did it represent compromise, but also defiance of one's enemies. Just because you are patching over a rocky situation doesn't mean that you have to give up your agency in order to achieve an agreement. Stand your ground and make sure you are heard too. Ooh, what was I saying before? There's an idea that you have, but it's like you're battling something, either yourself or somebody else. Maybe, fire signs, this is the perfect time for you guys to learn how to fight for the things that you want without burning people. Like I said before, it is not difficult for a fire sign to act on what they want, or to at least speak up for themselves. But sometimes the intensity is too much. The passion can turn people off. And while you want to stay authentic to yourself and authentic to how the little kid in you feels about things, you also want to use that Libra side of you and understand that not everybody is the same, and that you need to approach different situations in different capacities. That you catch more flies with honey, that you can get what you want while also making sure that other people get what they want as well. The Six of Cups is a card of family, too. It's a card of harmony, but of familial relationships. And family can fight and get past it. Because they're what? Truly bonded, truly connected. All right, Aries, love that for you. Tell me about my Leos, Spirit. This is a third house transit for my Leos. Tell me about Mars and Libra for my Leos. Thistle. Look at this. Interesting. These plants are so interesting. Thistle from the Dawn book. Leo. This, I don't know what. This is like Little Shop of Horrors. It's giving me a cleaning plant. I don't know why. All right. There you are. Something is holding you back from making progress. Like abundant thistles on the path of your journey, waiting to be a spine in your foot, complications are frustrating, but sometimes ultimately unavoidable. You can't move forward while you're bottling up your anger and aggravation. Whatever the source, find it and confront it. The process of removing that thorn may be difficult and painful, But if you are going to make any progress at all, it will only come after you face your problems. So having Libra rule your third house, Leos, means that you may not be quick to speak. Not necessarily when it comes to like, just, expressing yourself, but when it comes to giving your authentic opinion, taking a side on a stance, speaking up for yourself, saying, hey, I don't get it. I don't understand. Can you explain that again? Your tendency to not want to bother other people can stop you from speaking. Okay? And so this may be a perfect opportunity to, when things hit the fan, you got to advocate for yourself. And sometimes we can sit in a space where we're cool. We're cool with not saying stuff as long as it doesn't get too bad. But then there are times in our lives where things get bad to push us to speak up, to push us to use our voice. All right? So this may not be the most peaceful time. You may have some arguments in store for you. Okay, some miscommunications, some serious miscommunications in store for you. But it's all here to help you align with your own intentions. Okay? All right, Sag, 11th house of coworkers, of big groups, social groups, friends, networks. Well, citrus, 45. Look at these. Very yellow. Solar plexus chakra energy, a little bit of sacral chakra. I think that's an orange. It is so bright. All right. This is from the Dawn book. This is my Sagittarius. Citrus. This is a card of capability and empowerment. You've been stuck in a limbo lately, waiting for someone to waiting for someone to make the time to help you. Ultimately, however, it will be faster to brush up on the skills you lack and do things yourself. Be like a citrus fruit with all its important nutrients. Fill yourself with value and strength that will benefit you both now and in the future. I'm hearing that this has to do with your ability to be a leader, with your ability to not only do things for yourself, but like to lead and guide people, big groups. And sometimes that might mean that you have dissension within your group. Yeah, maybe you are a leader of something or a manager or whatever, I don't know. And you have dissenting voices that you have to deal with. You have a difference of opinion. And so the task is to not lose sight of what you think and why you think that, but to accept that as a leader, not everybody is going to be fully on board, and that should make you distrust your own abilities. Believing in yourself is the first step to leading other people. You have to have some kind of confidence, solar plexus chakra energy. And you can do this, Sag. You've got it. Step into what you know. That's your gift. Your wisdom is your gift, Sag. So allow yourself not to be closed off. Listen to other people, but don't shy away from what you, at the end of the day, know to be true. Okay. Thank you, Sag. Thank you, fire signs. We're going to switch it into my earth signs. Spirits, ancestors, guides. This is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Spirits, ancestors, guides. This is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is Mars in Libra, August 27th through October 11th. What will Mars in Libra bring to my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, this is going to be a 6th house transit. This is about work. This is about health and habits, daily routines. Virgo, this is 2nd house. So this is your values, your assets, your talents, what you believe in, what makes you feel good. This is money. Oh. Okay. And Capricorn, this is 10th house of career. All right. 10th house of how you are seen by the world, what people know you for. Mars in your 10th house is going to be, ooh-wee. Get ready. Get ready to put in some work, Capricorns. Make some decisions. Ooh, whoa. Hold on, I got to shift. There we go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Spirits, ancestors, guides, allow me to break down the messages clearly, simply for my earth signs. Allow me to communicate. Last one. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Overall energy. Ooh, Ace of Swords reversed. There's a stubbornness. There's a lack of clarity. There is a need to see the light. Lord, the devil. Earth signs, what's holding you back? What is holding you back? Is it self-limiting beliefs? Is it addictive tendencies? Is somebody controlling you? Do you feel as though somebody is forcing you to do something? Wisdom and guidance, the Empress reversed. The guidance is that you are lacking something, that you are not taking care of yourself, and you need to do so. There's something that you're neglecting, and it's actually holding you back. It's actually stopping you from getting to the place where you want to be. And maybe you don't really see it. Yeah, maybe you don't really see it, but you need to spend time giving to yourself. Let's go into, Let's go into the Empress reverse for my Light Seers deck. Infertility, emotional overwhelm, shutting down, the need for self-care. Yeah. Disharmony, negligence, being materialistic, being overprotective of your creations, being overly dependent on others. Yeah. The advice here is self-care. I mean, maybe you're overworking yourself. Maybe you are overspending. That could be another thing as well. But it could also be restricting yourself from spending it all. There's an idea here that is faulty. I want to know more. I'm going to clarify with my Tarot of the Divine. Tell me about this Ace of Swords reversed. Whoa. King of Cups, Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, so we're overwhelmed. We are in a slightly manipulative space. We're in a space where we are leading wholeheartedly with our emotions and not necessarily in a balanced way moving forward. Yeah. Queen of Cups reversed, King of Cups. There's a need to control yourself. There's a need to take your power back. Not to spill. Tell me about this devil. Why is the devil here for my earth signs? The Tower. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Something's holding you back and it's got to go in order for you to move forward. Tell me more about the devil in the Tower. Tell me about the devil in the Tower. The Hierophant, Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is a need to follow orders, a need to do the next right thing, to stay in line. Because going outside of that is going to be tricky. This tricky. Tell me about the Empress reverse. Tell me about the Empress reverse. Five of Wands. Ah. Any more cards for the Empress reverse? Five of Wands, Knight of Cups. There might be an opportunity to collaborate with somebody that you have been putting off or pushing away because you feel like they're your competition or you don't think it's going to work out. Allow help to come in. Yeah. So maybe that's also what that devil can be. It's like there's help being offered, but you feel like it's not good or it's bad or it's not going to lead you to where you need to be. But that's because you're stuck in this stubborn mindset. Allow somebody else's ideas to come in and to shift you. All right? Earth signs, you can be pretty slow to move. Even Virgo, who's mutable, it's like there's a rigid way of like, I know what's right. But sometimes you need to allow space for other things to exist. This and that can be true. All right, let's individualize it. Let's get to my Tauruses. This is a 6th house. Like I said, this is work. This is daily habits. Tell me about my Tauruses for Mars and, okay, two, mustard, and tulip. Mustard and tulip. All right. And they're both going to be read from the Dawn book. Where is the Dawn book? Oh, there it is. There you are, sir. 29 and 14. Okay. Tulip says, tulips are full of boundless, unstoppable energy, full of color, creativity, and life. They are not slow or careful like the rest of the plant world. They are all about growing. In the 1600s, tulips caused one of the greatest cases of buying mania in history, when some varieties so sought after that a single bulb could sell for 250 florins. What? The equivalent of $150,000 today. What? There's no way. Anyway, embrace the shameless, flamboyant vibrance of this flower, and don't be afraid to put your stamp on the world. Be yourself, express yourself, make the art you want to make. Now is the time to turn life into what you want it to be. Wow. Make the art you want to make. Don't let anything hold you back. Put your ideas out there. Make the art you want to make. Interesting. Okay, Tauruses. Don't let anybody shut you down at work. All right? Don't let anybody shut your ideas down and make you feel as though they're worthless. An idea that you think might not be worth something is probably worth its weight in gold. All right? Mustard. You've mastered the broad strokes. Now it's time to really get into the nitty-gritty of mustard's tiny seeds. Stop looking at the bigger picture and focus on the minutia. Whether it's a problem, a project, or a situation, paying attention to the details will pay dividends. There's a skill in being able to flesh out the intricacies of a situation, and that is where you'll really flourish right now. Details. I mean, that's the Virgo house, and 6th house is the Virgo house, even though Libra is ruling it for you. This speaks of work. It speaks of health habits. Yes, it speaks of making sure that everything, every little thing that you do each single day adds to your life. So doing those things intently with a purpose, making sure you're not just doing any of anything or any of everything, that you are carefully taking calculated steps towards your goals. Okay? All right. Thank you, Taurus. Virgo, 2nd house. Spirits, ancestors, guides, allow me to tap into the energy of Virgo from Mars in Libra. What do my Virgos need to hear? Holly, and it came out sideways, so we're going to read the dawn and the dusk. Holly, this little bird is singing. Opening its mouth, singing, wanting everybody to hear it. 2nd house, this is values, this is assets, this is financials, this is your self-worth. All right, what you place value in, what you place stock in. Holly, like the lightning forks of a holly branch, you stand at a fork in the road, a decision before you. Which path will lead you to where you want to go, and which may lead you to an unexpected destination, or lead you astray. You're running out of time to make your choice, but know that once you've chosen your path, there's no turning back. Make sure that you've thought through this carefully. Be wary, Virgos, of following this bad idea. Be wary of getting so stuck in this is what I'm doing that you miss an opportunity to do a deviation. Maybe it's not something completely different, but there is a tweak. There's something that needs to be tweaked. There's something that's not quite what you want. And the only way for you to see it is for you to be open to it. All right, let's see Holly and the other one. Things are feeling overwhelming, so it's time to sit back and focus on yourself. Spending time reacquainting your body and your mind isn't a selfish act. Through balancing yourself and becoming more self-aware, you're better positioned to help the others who you're worrying about. In the Celtic, I don't know this word, calendar, Holly is a plant of peace that represents balance and recentering. This card is encouraging you to meditate, take a walk, have a bath, do whatever makes you feel most relaxed. This is the time for you. Okay, so the other message that I'm hearing, specifically to go with this card, is that some of you think that you need to constantly be going, and you don't. That if you take a break or you do something to pamper yourself, or you're focused for a day or 2 days or however long you need, if your focus is on making yourself feel good, making yourself feel pampered, making yourself comfortable, tending to your body, that it's the devil, that it's like you're wasting your time, that this isn't what you're supposed to be doing, and that's not true. It's not true. The idea that feeling complete and cared for like the Empress would and does is bad or selfish or indulgent, maybe that's the bad idea that you're having. And you need to lighten up and let yourself take care of yourself. Yeah. All right. Capricorns, 10th house. 10th house of career. I mean, Capricorns, who knows about career other than you guys? Or better than you guys? There we go. Better than you guys. Cornflower, 11. That was definitely upright. So we're going to read it from the dawn. Capricorn, how's your career going? How's life? How's everything going? I know it means a lot to you, so this is going to be an important time period. Like, your Mars is in your house, your home 10th house. And so it's going to give you a little bit of a boost. When cornflowers grew more commonly amongst agricultural crops, they were considered weeds by farmers whose sickles were blunted by their thick stems. But it was a field of these weeds that hid Queen Louise of Prussia and her children when they fled from Berlin, and kept them entertained in their weaving of crowns from the flowers. A situation or idea may seem unimportant, but even weeds can be treasure in disguise. Don't dismiss them. Take the time to find their true value. I think I was saying this to my Tauruses as well, who also are dealing with 6th house and work. Don't be quick to dismiss ideas because you think that you have the right one, because you think that you got it all figured out, or you know what's going on. Be open to compromise. Be open to collaborating with other people. Be open to finding balance within your workplace, to stepping into more of a mediator role instead of taking charge. I mean, you can take charge and still be open, that's the thing. I would just say be wary of shutting things down. Be open to the treasures that other people can bring you. All right. Thank you. That was my earth signs. Oh, I stopped writing down my thingies. Oh no. Okay, well, we got to write this down. I'm going to have to go back through each one. That's all right, Fola. It will be fine. Put this back. Put that back. Last but certainly not least, it's my air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, this is going to be a 5th house transit for you. 5th house of fun and creativity, creation, childlike wonder, dating. Yeah, having Mars in your 5th house is real sexy. Love that for you. This may be a good opportunity for you to meet people. Libra, 1st house. Yes, 1st house of the self, 1st house of the body, how you see the world, how the world sees you, the lens that you see the world through. Aqua, this is 9th house of beliefs, of wisdom, of higher education, of traveling, of cultures. Spirits, ancestors, guides, what is Mars in Libra here to bring my air signs? What will the transit of Mars in Libra bring my air signs? What messages want to come through for them? What would you like me to share with them for this transit? It got really hot. Just got really hot, and I am definitely taking that as a sign. I don't know what it's a sign of, but it's a sign of something. So just note that. Maybe you guys gotta work on, I don't know. I don't know. But I literally just had a hot flash. Actually, I'm not going to presume like I know what that actually feels like, but it was a lot. There's perspiration involved. I felt like I could feel my pores open up and sigh. Okay. So whatever that means for you, hopefully that resonates with somebody. I don't know. All right, air signs. Ready? Last one. All right, overall energy. Ooh, Page of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords. Final push for an idea. Stepping out into something new afterwards. This is the death of something. The letting go of something. Obstacles, Seven of Swords. Some of you aren't going to be able to let go. Some of you are going to want revenge. Some of you may feel slighted or even attacked. Or you're just moving quickly. Moving too quickly. And the advice. Nine of Pentacles. Allow yourself to enjoy the present moment. Allow yourself to truly find the wonder and beauty in every step of every day. This is harvesting. Harvesting your rewards, your benefits. All right, tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Tell me about the Ten of Swords for my air signs. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Oh, Queen of Wands. Ooh, creativity. It feels like you are going to be putting something into motion, but maybe not during this. Maybe it might be after this transit. It feels like you have to experience something, you have to let it pass, and that Queen of Wands, that fiery energy, that creative burst is going to come as a result. Tell me, can I get another card for the Ten of Swords? The Lovers. A choice being made. Interesting. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. I got Seven of Coins and the Four of Coins. Interesting. There's a Three of Coins there, which has to do with working with other people. There is, wow. Seven of Coins and the Four of Coins are very opposite of each other. Four of Coins is holding on for dear life, is holding on to what was, keeping things as they are. And the Seven of Coins is all about adjusting things, shifting things. The challenge is to allow a shift to happen in order to work with other people, I feel like, in order to progress, you're going to have to consider others. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Star, High Priestess. The Star and the High Priestess with the Nine of Pentacles. This is being able to trust yourself. This is being able to trust your inner voice, to know that you are going in the right direction, to feel safe. Okay. So this feels like a big shift for you guys. This feels like you're stepping out, venturing out into something new. And it has to do with a creative pursuit. It has to do with building something. So like this could be building a new home. You know, this could be going and moving somewhere else, deciding that you're going to live somewhere else, and then vexing over what it is that you're going to take with you. And then realizing that it doesn't matter, that you could leave everything behind if you needed to. But the fact that you are leaving with your peace of mind, with understanding, with hope and possibilities, ruminating in your spirit, that's the thing that's going to make it worth it. That's the point, is to do the things that excite you, to do the things that make you happy, that light you up, to have those experiences, not to shut them down because you are used to living life a certain way, doing the same things all the time, doing the things that quote unquote are stabilizing. There's a 3 of Swords here too. 10, 7, 3. There's a separation from something that exists here. There is a need to grieve something in your life and to move on with understanding that it's for the best. All right, let's break this down sign by sign. Geminis, this is 5th house. Spirits, ancestors, guides, tell me what my Geminis are going to be experiencing. This is a Aconite, but it came out reverse, so we're going to read it from the Dusk book. For my Geminis in the 5th house of play and creativity. All right, you are facing a difficult or painful decision with no right answer readily available. Yet, in your heart of hearts, you already know what you're going to do. Don't agonize over it for longer than you have to. Named for the hills on which Hercules fought Cerberus, in a short but bloody battle, Aconite promises that there's relief to be had after the brief and challenging fallout of your decision. When things seem unbearable, know that this won't last forever. Like I said, there's a separation happening. And Gemini's 5th house, interesting, 5th house. I mean, this also has to do with creation. Okay, this is sacral energy, so it could be with creating children. There is a need to separate yourself from what other people think. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Whatever decision you need to make, I don't think you need to ask other people about it and what they think about it and what you should do. I wouldn't do that. You need to sit with yourself and make the decision on your own. All right? And that was 46, and it's upside down. All right, Libra, 1st house transit. Spirits, ancestors, guides, allow me to tap into the energy of Libra risings. Whoa, there's too many. I don't want 3. Mars and Libra. What do my Libras need to know from Mars and Libra? I need 1 card, maybe 2. 2 at the most. Ooh, whoa. Key. And this came out sideways, so we're going to read both the Dusk and the Dawn. Bramble. Let's start with the Dawn, shall we? Libra's 1st house of self and self-identity. You can never be too prepared for the next curveball. Even if things seem to be going well right now, take a moment to consider what pitfalls might lie ahead and how things can go wrong. Now, even in the worst case scenario, you'll be ready to catch yourself before you fall. Just like the bramble always protects itself against disaster, so too will you be safe from the worst of the fallout. Try not to get into other people's business, Libras. That might get you into trouble. Okay? Think before you act. Think before you mediate. Think before you insert yourself. Now is a time that you might need to be a little bit more self-interested. All right, the Dusk book. A difficult time has made you feel exposed and raw. There's no shame in feeling vulnerable, but the world moves on at its own pace, and there may be further challenges down the road that you want to feel prepared for. Draw on the bramble's natural protective and healing properties to help you rebuild your defenses. Grow some thorns and put yourself in a place where you feel at your strongest to weather the next battle. Mars being in your first house might make you a little bit more aggressive. Okay. It's just the nature of the planet in itself. Mars in Libra isn't really aggressive, but it can be if it feels as though it's being transgressed upon. But in general, having Mars in your first house may push you to show up more than you usually do, or you usually present yourself. And that's okay. I feel like Libra risings place so much stock in being agreeable and amenable that you do, like, the shadow side of Libra is compromising so much that you get nothing that you want. All right, so fight for yourself. End unjust compromises for yourself. Live the life that you want to live. Live the life that you want to live. And whether that means whether or not other people agree, that means whether or not it makes other people happy first. You have to make yourself happy first. Okay? You deserve that. Ramble. All right, that's 44. All right, last but certainly not least, Aqua, 9th house transit, 9th house of higher education, traveling, writing a book. This is just wisdom and knowledge. Belladonna came out reversed. Cock of the walk. Those scissors in its talons? Interesting. Interesting. Belladonna for my Aquas. Belladonna is a plant beloved by the devil, and he gifts many of its magical abilities to his allies. So fiercely does he care for it that he leaves a black hen to guard it when he is not present. You may not realize how many people value you and are looking out for your well-being. Support will come from them when you're least expecting it. But remember, when it does, that relationships like these are rare and hard to come by. Ooh, and this is in your 9th house. Some of you might be meeting people, traveling and meeting people. Slow down, Aquas, okay? I know you have a tendency to not collect people, but sometimes it's like you have all of these friends and they're all awesome, and this person, I'm spending time with this person and that person. Slow down a little bit. This is an opportunity for somebody to come into your life that may alter its course. All right, and 7 of Swords in your case may have to do with quick movement. The obstacle is moving too quickly. The obstacle may be only taking what you need and then moving forward and not actually looking around to see what else is there and available to you. Life is meant to enjoy it. And if you are constantly moving, on the move, connecting with people, but like surface levelly connecting with people, just to say you connected, then you're missing out on some things, okay? Some connectivity things. Don't detach Yeah, try not to detach this Libra season, or this Mars and Libra season. Okay, Aquas? Travel. This may be a time for you guys to find some love in your life as well. I'm really hearing that. Like, Libra is all about relationships. And especially as an Aquarius, like traveling and finding somebody that intrigues you, who lives a completely different life than you, sounds right up your alley. So yeah, just let yourself be open to it. All right? And that was Belladonna. And it was from the dusk. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who made it to the end, and everybody who didn't as well. I appreciate you too. Mars in Libra, once again, is going to be happening at 9:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow or today. If you're watching this video the day that it comes out, or any day after that, it's already happening. And it will be continuing, that's August 27th, and it will be continuing through October 11th, okay? Have a wonderful Mars and Libra season. I hope this video could help you out. Like this video. If you like this video, comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Double tap that bell. Any engagement that you offer helps the channel out. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your presence. Until next time, bye. Bye now.